139.5 degrees.
First latte experience.
Hi, my name is Martins Licis, the 2019 World's Strongest Man, and I'm here to answer some of your questions. What does it feel like to be the world's strongest man? I feel like a dude that did his job real good. Okay, it feels incredible. I mean, what am I supposed to say? It's like a childhood dream come true. And yet, I sip lattes, just like any other man. Any tips for someone that wants to get into strongman? Focus on technique. I think a lot of people rush strength. We rush putting on the heavier and heavier weights and focus on lower repetition ranges. In the very beginning, when you're starting off, it's much more important to focus on control, making sure that you have body awareness, doing higher repetitions to build up your tendon strength, endurance, and then slowly lower the repetition ranges over a period of time to eventually get to heavy weights. But if you're brand new, spend at least 1 or 2 years in higher repetition ranges, focusing on slower motions and building body awareness and building up your ligament and tendon strength. What's your favorite anime? One Punch Man. What thoughts were going through your head going into the final? I better win. I better win. I better win. Oh my gosh, I might not win. I better win. Oh my gosh, what if this happens? I better win. Oh my freaking God, there's no chance I can win. I better win. That's basically it. What do you do after winning World's Strongest Man? Do you have anything left to prove? No, I don't have anything left to prove anymore. Just be the best strongman I could possibly. Oh, that's a lie. I still want to win Arnold, Ohio. And also I want to get my revenge on Dubai. And I want to break a few world records and show everybody that I'm the best of the best and the GOAT. But I don't really have anything to prove. What interested you in becoming a strongman? I did a lot of farm work as a kid, and my grandfather was a stone sculptor. I would help him move rocks. I saw on TV these giants basically doing farm work for competition, and I thought I could do that. And in addition to that, I've always been so curious, having worked on the farm as a kid or just been doing labor work, what is possible with the human body? What are the biggest, craziest things that people can lift? I've always wanted to answer those questions. What are the biggest nutritional changes you have made in the last year? I've amped up I've been working with Nathan Payton. He's helped really dial down my diet, apart from an self-imposed addition of burritos every day. We don't talk about that. You're very funny. Do you ever plan to get into comedy? No. I'm not funny. I borrow it from Lindsey. She writes all my jokes. What is the origin of your nickname, The Dragon? It's a Moss wrestling thing. When I first competed in the World Championships in Moss wrestling, I took second place as a light heavyweight. And I was younger, so I went in with a complete reckless abandon for every match. And I would just be fuming and just angry, and I would yell when I won the match. And Romark actually yelled out, "He's the Dragon." And then it took off and everyone started calling me the Dragon, especially upon seeing me basically yank another person over the board, taking a victory, and then yelling like as if fire was coming out of my mouth. In the finals, what was the event you had the thought, I'm going to win this? Every event, I would think I'm going to win this, but every event it became more and more real. Every event, my nerves started to actually build back up, because as it became more real, I also felt I had a lot more to lose and regret if I messed up. What's your favorite meal? Omelets, specifically from Fratelli Cafe. Nowhere else. When and why did you start yelling your name after lifts and events? I started yelling. One of my best friends is dating and confidence coach, and when I was going through a tougher period in my time where my confidence was a little bit lower, and I had a daunting task ahead of me, he would ask me about all my best attributes. And then at the end of it, he'd be like, now what's your name? I would say Martins. I would say, now what's your fucking name? And I would yell Martins. I would yell it more and more until it fueled me with confidence and energy. And now ever since then, whenever I have a triumphant moment or a feeling of like overcoming something, I just put up the fist and let everyone know. Why do you love oranges? I don't. I don't love oranges. I should explain that. Give me a moment. Stop judging me.
You literally were like, I didn't used to like oranges, and then I've eaten oranges so much that I began to love oranges. And now you're like, I don't like oranges?
What she said, it's true. I just didn't want to explain all that. It was part of a diet. One of Nathan Payton's diets to reset my insulin sensitivity. And the only carbs I was allowed were oranges. And I absolutely hated it at first. But I ate so many of them over time that when that diet ended, I actually started craving oranges. But naturally, without that diet, I don't love oranges. Now I do. That's what happened. That better?
Yeah.
Why is Lindsey so cool? She's the worst, is what she is. Awful. Because she's cool by osmosis. She hangs out with me all the time. When you have time to game, what do you play? I love Overwatch. That's my favorite game. And I used to play Destiny. I don't particularly love Destiny, but it's a space holder until something better comes along. I really wanted Anthem to be that game, the sci-fi game I've been waiting for, but it's not either. So I'm still waiting. Maybe Apex Legends. What was your favorite event at World's Strongest? Stones, because that was everything led up to that moment, and everything was on the table in that moment. And to me, that was like that one perfect moment that everything I've been training for has led up to. What do your daily meals look like? So apart from following Nathan Payton's nutritional plan to the T perfectly, I throw in burritos. How long have you been training? Since I was 9, so just about 20 years at this point. Professionally in Strongman, 5 years. What is next for you? Oh man, that's way too deep of a question. Way too deep. Finish this latte. That's what's next. Oh, it's so good.